What's up guys, Daniel here. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Drowning by Barber. It was requested by this person here, and I want you to know, don't feel dumb requesting a song. I love hearing new music, and Barber's been on my radar ever since Straight and Narrow. I still need to learn that one. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 2nd fret, uses some bar chords, so that might be challenging for some beginners, and it also uses a palm muting technique that I'll show you here in a second. We're going to start with the intro and verse. They're played the same way, and then get into the chorus, and that's pretty much the whole song. Alright, for the intro and the verse, the chords we're going to use are going to be E, A, C sharp minor, B, and then we go right back to E. Now the nice thing about the strumming pattern for this song is it's all down strums, but you're going to palm mute. So you want to rest your palm on top of the strings over here on your picking hand while you strum these chords. It's all going to be down strums, and the timing is going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. In the tabs, you're going to see an uppercase D and a lowercase d. The uppercase just means that you're going to put a little more emphasis on that strum, and then the lowercase are going to be light emphasis, or no emphasis, like this. Alright, so starting with that E chord, again, that's how we're going to play it. So it's all down strums, and it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You're going to play each of these chords for 2 measures. Then you're going to switch to an A chord. I like to bar the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings, but you can play it with all fingers if you want to. And you're going to do the same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Next we're going to move to a C sharp minor. That's going to be the 4th fret A, 6th fret D and G, 5th fret B, and then 4th fret high E. And you're going to strum it the same way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now the second time you do the C sharp minor, we actually transition to the B chord about halfway through. So you do 1 full measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... But the second time around you're going to go 1 and 2 and you're going to switch 3 and 4 and... So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that transition happens right in between the 2nd downbeat and the 3rd downbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you switch to an E major, and then you repeat the strumming pattern. This is probably the most challenging part of the song, beyond the bar chords. And then, like I said, go to E and finish it off. So all together, a little bit slower. Regular speed. I will find myself walking down the road all alone, just like a rolling stone. And then you just repeat that. And again, that's for the intro, the verse, and the interlude between the verses and choruses. Now the next part I'm going to show you is the chorus. We're going to use the same chords for the most part, but we're going to do them in a different order. So we start with the C sharp minor, then we're going to go to A, then to E, and the first time around we're going to go to B. The second part of the chorus goes C sharp minor, A, E, and then the next chord we're going to use is one we haven't used before. It's a G sharp. That's a bar chord. So you have to bar the 4th fret of all the strings, and then you've got 6th fret A, 6th fret D, 5th fret G. Now the nice thing about the chorus is that the strumming pattern doesn't change, but you only do 1 measure per chord. So before we were doing 2, now we're only going to do 1. Starting with that C sharp minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and B, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the second part, C sharp minor, A, E, and then G sharp. So both of those parts together. There's a storm cloud heading my way, and it keeps on pouring out tears of pain. second part of the chorus is played with the same chords up until the ending. Now I'm not going to sing this part because I can't do the he does with the wind. So it's going to go, well, this wind stirs up a hurricane. So that part's the same as the first part we did in the chorus. This part next changes where we just go to one down strum and we're going to go C sharp minor, and I'll keep on drowning, B this time, as long as you're, and then he goes to an E7. That is just like an E chord, but you leave the D string open. Just creates a little bit of dissonance before getting into the next part. And I'll keep on drowning as long as you're away. And then he goes back to the for the interlude and the verses. So again, the chorus all together is going to sound like this, and I'm not singing the wind part. There's a storm cloud headed my way, and it keeps on pouring down tears of pain. But this wind stirs up a hurricane. But I'll keep on drowning as long as you're away. And it just keeps going. So a tip for the palm muting to get that emphasis: if you don't want to keep your palm on top of the strings the entire time while you're playing it, what you can do is you can release the palm mute when you're doing those emphasized strums, like this. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with my first down strum without a palm mute, and then I'm resting my palm back on top of the strings to do the next two strums. So I'm releasing the palm mute anytime I want to add an emphasis onto the strings. Otherwise, you're just doing this. Either way is going to work. So try it and see what feels right for you. That does it for this lesson. If you want to check out the full tabs, you can go ahead and do so on my website. I'll leave a link in the description. And you can also check out the video I learned this from. It's Drowning on the Mountain, I think, or in Montana. It's this video. I'll also leave a link in the description for that. If you want to learn a song, go ahead and leave a comment in the video, or just leave a comment in general because it really helps out the channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think we're going to do it. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.